ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। पात्रपात्रविचारं न कुरुते न च परं वीक्षते देयादियं विपर्शनं नहि नावे कालप्रतीक्षणं प्रभु सद्यो यशवनिक्षणं प्रणामं धनादिदुर्लभं दत्ते भक्तिरतां स एव गौरपरं मे गतिम् दत्ते भक्तिरतां स एव गौरपरं मे गतिम् मदशिखण्डी शिखण्ड विभूषणं मदनं मन्थरमुग्ध मुखाम्बुजं व्रजवधूनयनमञ्जनं रञ्जितं विजेतां मां वनमया जीवितम् पल्लवरुणपनिपङ्कजसङ्गिवेणुरवाकुलं फुलपटलपटली पर्वदिपादसरोहम् उल्लासन मधुरान्ध द्युतिमञ्जरी सरासनं वल्लवी कुच कुंभ कुमकुम पंकिलां प्रभुमाश्रयामि प्रणयेन परिणीताभ्यां श्रीभरालम्भामयभयं प्रतिपदललितभयं प्रत्याहं नूतानभयं प्रतिमुहुरधिकाभयं प्रस्फुरलोचनाभयं प्रवहातु हृदयना प्राणनाथ किशोरः प्रवहातु हृदयना प्राणनाथ किशोरया राधा चिंतनिवेशिनं यस्य कान्ति विलोपिता श्रीकृष्ण चरणं वन्दे राधालिङ्गितं विग्रहम् भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्षे क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। बोलो एवरीवन। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री चैतन्य चेतामृत आदि लीला फर्स्ट चैप्टर we were hearing अज्ञान तमेर नाम कहे कैतव धर्म अर्थ काम वांछा आदि यही सब। Remember अज्ञान which is avidya, and how many avidya mentioned in Bhagavatam? Can you point out 2, 3, 4 like this? Then I can see in audience. 5. Okay, these girls very smart. 5 avidya. Tama, moha, mahamoha, tamsing, and tamasri. And how many vidyas are there in Bhagavatam? My devotee is saying this. How many vidya? Show me your hands. I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. They saying 3. No, 4. Anvikshani, Varata, Terai, Dandaniti. Wait. Four kind of vidya. So we were hearing about what is agyan. Agyan is darkness. Tamer, naam kahi kaitav, and cheating propensity, deceit nature. And what are those? Dharma, arth, Kam, Vancha. So first of all, Dharma. What is that Dharma? I'm just briefing little of our previous lecture so that we can come on the track. What is Dharma? Which is darkness or which one has to give up? Not that Dharma which Krishna established as prime object. Krishna comes to establish Dharma. Yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata. Prem ras nirjas koritya swadan. That's the Dharma which Krishna comes to establish. But in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Sarva dharman paritajye mam ekam sharanam vraja. Give up dharma. Which dharma to give up? The namatic dharma means the temporary dharma, not the nitya or eternal dharma to be given up. That dharma has to be adopted. But the other dharma, which is varna ashram dharma, brahmachari, grasta, vanprastha, sannyasi, and brahmin, kshatriya, vaishya, and shudra. The occupational duties, the prescribed duties of one and ashram. If one get entangled only in following those prescribed duties and not able to follow the eternal dharma, then the life is waste. What happens to a person who follows this one ashram dharma? He gets more and more enjoyment. Heavenly planets or Pitraloka, forefathers, goes to that abode of forefathers. And there is so much enjoyment. Whereas by following this dharma, there is no possibility of getting bhakti. Whereas Krishna wants to bring us to that point where by performing dharma, the same amount of endeavors, if applied to proper practice, the perfect practice makes a man perfect. He wants to bring us to that point. So that's why there is so much detail of this word dharma. More and more, when I'm chanting, I'm thinking, and more shlokas coming in meditation about this dharma. We already heard few in our previous lectures. Also, this one more verse came in my mind, which is spoken by Naraji to Vedavyasji. Which dharma is Naraji establishing? The word Narad. Nar means jiva, and the means the dharma. Narad means Naraji, who's making us aware or inspire or establishing the eternal dharma, that Jaiva dharma, the Bhagavad dharma. So Nara is establishing that. And Vedavyasji is the one who wrote all the scriptures, right? Vedas, Puranas, Upanishad, Brahma Sutra, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam, all the scriptures written by Shri Vedavyasji, and therefore he is also establishing dharma. But after writing so much, when Srila Vedavyasji, when he was not happy, he was sad. Even after writing so much, he was so sad. Seeing this situation, Naraji came to Srila Vedavyasji. Playing his veena, his instrument, Naraji appeared right in front of Vedavyasji. He honored him, made him a seat to sit, and Naraji saw that Vedavyas is not happy. Naraji is Gurudev of Srila Vedavyas. Naraji is also avatar, incarnation of Krishna, as mentioned in Bhagavatam. And Vedavyas is also incarnation of Krishna. Both are incarnation. But Naraji is in a superior category. And because Naraji is devotee, Ved Vyasji is Shakta Veshavatar. So Srila Ved Vyasji addressed Naraji as his Gurudev and worshipped him, gave him a seat to sit, and Naraji saw why my disciple Ved Vyas is so sad. What is thinking so much? Therefore he asked, why are you so sad? And Srila Ved Vyasji, being a humble student or a disciple, even though knowing all the Vedas and scriptures, showing us a perfect etiquette, even though if we know we should approach our spiritual master with humble mood. If we just try to show off saying, oh Gurudev, I know so much. Yeah, you teaching us, I already learned this. That's not the system. Even knowing, maintaining that humble mood, Gurudev, even though I've heard this from you, but still it will be better if you explain more or give me blessings to understand more. Srila Ved Vyasji, who knows everything, still with a humble mood, he said, hey Naraji, I don't know why I'm so sad. Even though I wrote so many scriptures which established Dharma, but then why I'm so sad? I'm not peaceful in my heart. What's the reason? Oh, seeing this, Naraji, a kind of mild, loving chastisement to Vedvyasa, to his disciple. What he said? This is the verse. जुगुप्सितं धर्मकृत अनुशासितः स्वभाव रक्तस्य महाव्यतिकरः व्यतिक्रमः यद वक्तयो धर्म इतरत स्थितो न मन्यते तस्य निवारणं जनः. This see what he's saying. You have created a great disturbance by teaching a condemned subject to people attached to material enjoyment in order to make them accept dharma. What this word indicates: giving a teaching, giving a lesson, and a kind of little chastisement. What have you done, Vedvyas? Oh, Vedvyasji, what have you done? You have created a great disturbance by teaching. So, what writings of Vedvyasji creating a disturbance by teaching us condemned subject to people attached to material enjoyment in order to make them accept dharma? What? Puranas. If you do this, you get heaven. If you do this, you get Pitraloka. If you do this, you'll get that. If you do this, you get that. This is the dharma. People are already attached to sense enjoyment, to material enjoyment. And what on the top of that, you also written this. Now they're going to follow you and they will follow this dharma. Oh. Thinking that what you have taught is real dharma, they do not consider giving it up. Even though I know, even though whatever you written is for some section of people, at least to facilitate them, to uplift them from very abnormal situation to a little elevated situation, position, but they will not understand your motive. They will not understand your motive. Even though what you did, what you wrote, I fully understand. But people in general, they will not understand. So, thinking that what you have taught is real dharma, they will only consider the secondary dharma to be primary and they will neglect the primary dharma because of these writings. They do not consider giving it up. They will not give it up. They will get more and more attached to follow this dharma. Commentary by Vishnu Chakra Thakur. You know what do you mean? You know what we understand by the meaning commentary? As in many sports, cricket, football, tennis, there's always a commentator, right? Who's giving commentary. He's watching, but that commentator is very efficient and very expert in that particular game. He knows all history, he knows length and breadth, everything, even the circumference of the ball, everything he knows. What is the area of the field? I mean, everything, the whole history. So that person who's fully aware and familiar with that game is given this task of being a commentator and is giving his commentary. Means from every perspective, he is giving us information, what's happening on the field. Even though we are seeing that, sometime, I'm not seeing, I mean, if anyone is seeing that, they're only seeing the game or only can see whatever they understand. But commentator gives in-depth detail. And a person, oh, really? Yes. Why he kicked the ball like this? Oh, yes. And he gives the history. 10 years back, so and so person also kicked like this. And that was a goal. Yeah, they know so many details. That's called commentator. Similarly, when we say commentary by Vishnu Chakra Thakur means whatever is going on in spiritual world, whatever, every details is known to them. They are the masters, master degree holder, and they are holy masters. They are spiritual masters. They know every detail, even what Krishna is thinking while he is performing some pastime. What is in his mind? We can't understand this. But Vishnu Chakra Thakur, he goes into the mind of Krishna and into the heart of Krishna and even to Radharani and other. That's why he's giving commentaries. That's called commentary. Understand? The things which we can't understand, the in depth of that, Shri Vishnu Chakra Thakur explains that. So, commentary by Vishnu Chakra Thakur on this. Oh, okay. The translation one more time. You have created a great disturbance by teaching a condemned subject to people attached to material enjoyment in order to make them accept Dharma. Understand? Thinking that what you have taught is real Dharma, they do not consider giving it up. Now, Vishnu Chakra Thakur explaining. I wrote the Mahabharata and other works so that people could hear the glories of the Lord. But I have first presented material happiness in these works in order to promote scriptures to materialistic persons who do not want bhakti. But that is not my real intention. So, when Gurudev, Naraji is kind of chastising, loving chastising to his disciple, dear disciple, Vedavyasji, and wanted to know why he did like this. Now, Vedavyasji is giving his answer. What is that answer? Hear carefully. Very important subject. He said, Gurudev, I wrote Mahabharata and other works so that people could hear the glories of Lord. Because Mahabharata is wonderful scripture which established Dharma and also gave details of Krishna's pastime. So he said, I wrote Mahabharata and other works also so that people could hear the glories of the Lord. But I have first presented material happiness. That's the twist in his writing. But I have first presented material happiness in these works in order to promote scriptures to materialistic people who do not want bhakti. So at least I tried my best to give some inspiration or giving some a kind of bribing them. If you follow this, you get so much material happiness. Oh, really? Then I should follow this. That's the introduction or advertisement to the show. That's the introduction part. Yeah, material happiness, huh? Yes. So material happiness. That's why I did this. Those who do not want bhakti. And later on, by reading more, understanding more, one comes to the point of understanding of bhakti also. But that is not my real intention. So even though Ved Vyasji he wrote, you see Puranas are full of all these things. But that is not the real intention of Srila Ved Vyas. So sometime if Gurudev and Acharyas explain, okay, if you do this, oh, you'll be having bliss in your life. Yasyava Shunamayanam Krishna Param Purushe Bhakti Rutpatti Pumsam Shok Mo Bhay Bhaya. What is the meaning? Yasyava Shunamayanam Krishna Param Purushe. Anyone who hear the topics of Param Purusha, Shri Krishna, then what happens? Bhakti Rutpatti Pumsam. Bhakti will come in the heart of living entities, male, female, child, old, anyone. And when bhakti comes in the heart, then what will happen? Shok Mo Bhay Bhaya. Shok means lamentation. Bhay means fear. Moh means illusion. So lamentation, illusion and fear, this will all dissipate because of the presence of bhakti. And why, when bhakti comes? Yasyava Shunamayan. By hearing about the topics of Krishna. The bhakti comes, and when the bhakti comes, then lamentation, fear and illusion goes away. So this is like a chocolate given to a baby. Oh, you chant and you will be happy. Really, I really want to be happy. I'm very sad in this world. So much depression. Oh, I'm alone in this world. There's no one to look after me. Depression. Okay, so you start chanting, then you will be happy. Really? Yes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Chant loudly, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram. And then sometimes devotees go very high. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I remember in early days in Krishna consciousness, when a young boy, we used to, after Mangal Aarti in ISKCON, after Mangal Aarti, we all used to sit in a temple hall and 2 hours chanting, completing 16 rounds. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You see many funny faces, many funny postures, concentrating. Hare Ram. Even Bhagwan will think, Baba, what I did wrong? Did I do something wrong? I stole butter, that's fine. But Hare Krishna. And sometimes someone goes very fast. Hare Kish, Hare Kish, Kish Kish, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Kish, Kish Kish, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. And some go, Hare Ki, Hare Hare. Hare Baba, what is Hare Ki? Where are your keys? Stolen? Hare Ki. Different. So, Srila Bhakti Gyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj always emphasizing on quality consciousness. Quality. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. We can go fast. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. But at least each and every word should be proper pronounced because this is addressing to Krishna, addressing to Radharani. So chant and be happy. But when we come to Krishna consciousness and we hear from sadhus, we read books, then we come to the point, oh, it's not about happiness, it's all about crying in separation from Krishna. So what was that? That was only advertisement. That was only advertisement. That when you chant, you'll become happy. But you become more sad when you chant. Sad here means not material sadness. Always longing for, always hankering for, longing for. Huh? When the day will come in my life. कबे हबे बोलो सेदिन আমার कबे हबे बोलो সেদিন আমার अपराध गुची शुद्ध नामे रुचि कृपा बोले हबे हृदय संचार कबे हबे बोलो সেদিন আমার गौरांगा बोलीते हबे पुलक शरीरा हरि हरि बोलीते ना याने बाबे नीरा आर कबे नीताय चांदे करुणा हईबे संसार वसाना मोरा कबे तू चाहवे विषया छड़िया कबे शुद्ध बेमाना कबे हम रावो श्री वृंदवाना रूप रघुनाथ पदे हईबे अकुति कबे हम भुजावो से युगला प्रीति रूप रघुनाथ पदे रहो मोर आशा प्रार्थना करो सदा नरोत्तम दासा crying पाषाणे कुतिबो माथा अनाले पशिबो गौरांग गुणेरा निधि कोथा गेले पावो. Oh, I want to hit my head on a stone. I want to set myself in fire because I'm feeling separation. Separation from Jayanilo Premadhana Karuna Pracho Heno Prabhu Kotha Gela Acharya Thakur Jayanilo Premadhana Karuna Prachu. Shinottam Thakur. What is saying? Pashane Kutibo Matha Anale Pashibo. I want to hit my head on a stone because I'm feeling separation. I'm burning in that separation. Se Sanga Sangira Sange Jai Kailo Vila Se Sangana Paya Kande Narotamada Se Sangana Paya Kande Narotamada Kande, crying. Se sang na paya kande, Narottam Das. I'm bereft of that association. Where is that association gone? Where is that association gone? Where are those sadhus gone? You see, this all pathetic moods, crying moods. Oh, but when I entered Krishna consciousness that said, chant and be happy, and now you're singing all these bhajans to make us cry and teaching us to cry more, more and more. तो क्या है कालरे सागरे दाए चंचल जीवना स्रोत प्रवाहिया काले रसा गरदा गेलो जे दिवासा नायासी बेआर एबे कृष्णा की उपाय एबे कृष्णा की उपाय गेलो जे दिवस ना आसी बेआर. That day which has gone never will come again in the life. Why wasting your life? Ebe Krishna ki upai. Ebe Krishna ki upai. And then seeing everyone getting liberated and attaining that prem, one feel fine on oneself. Vanchito asmi, vanchito asmi, vanchito asmi na samshaya. Vishwam gore rase magna, sparsh api na bhavet. I'm bereft. I'm bereft. I'm bereft of that Krishna Prem. Vishwam Gore Rase Magna. Mahaprabhu was making everyone drawn in that Prem, and I was only watching and stubborn and don't want to change my habits. I'm getting stubborn with my habits, always enjoying. Therefore, सब जीव हइलो पार प्रेमेर बतासे आहा प्रेमेर बतासे सब जीव हइलो पार प्रेमेर बतासे आहा प्रेमेर बतासे कोडियारो हिलो लोचा आपनार दोषे अपनार दोषे के जावे रे भा भव सिंधु सो पढ़िया रोहिलो लोचन अपनार दोषे. If we sing this bhajan of Lochan Thakur, Shinottam Thakur, certainly they will make us cry. Definitely, they were going to make us cry. We are learning to cry. Oh, that's also a school. Is there any school who can teach us how to cry? Yes. Gaudiya Mutt is that school. It's a crying school who teach us how to cry. This crying school. Those who are new devotees hearing this, don't get panic. This crying is not crying of this material world. This is a different language of spiritual world, where crying means extracting complete bliss, reflecting from the spiritual world. Everyone is crying for Krishna. Sakhas are crying Yashoda Maya is crying, Nand Baba is crying, Radharani is crying, Lalita Vishakha is crying, Rukmani Satyabhama is crying, Uddhavji is crying, Arjun is crying, Pandavas are crying. Is there anyone to whom Krishna is making happy? He is making everyone crying. He is making everyone crying. That's the dharma which Krishna wants to establish. Varnashram dharma is make you smile. Smile means enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And you feel happy, happy, happy. But that happiness finally turns to actually, actually crying, bona fide crying. But Krishna said, I come to establish a different dharma. That dharma in which I will make everyone cry for me. Everyone crying for me. And what to speak of everyone? Even Krishna is crying for himself. Who's that? Mahaprabhu. Who's Krishna? Is crying for him, his self, his own self is crying. Krishna, 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 hey, Ram Raghav, Ram Raghav, Ram Raghav Pahimam, Krishna Keshav, Krishna Keshav, Krishna Keshav Rakshamam. Crying. Mahaprabhu is teaching by his own example, crying. That's the dharma, actually, which is called eternal dharma, where everyone is just crying in bliss, not crying in suffering. That's eternal dharma. Krishna is also crying, day and night crying and weeping in Dwarika. Day and night crying in Dwarika. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. And making everyone crying. So if you make everyone cry, what do you think? You will not cry? You making Radharani, you making gopis crying, you making your sakhas, Nand Baba, Yashoda Maya, Brajvasis, even cows, peacocks, parrots, calves, everyone, you making them cry. And what do you think? You'll not get reactions out of that? Don't take my words otherwise. Just try to understand the language. Yes. Then Krishna is also crying. So that's the dharma. Giving up sarva dharman parityajya. Giving up varnashram dharma and come and join the dharma of crying, which is actually the dharma. So, Srila Vedvyaji said, I want to promote scriptures to materialistic persons who do not want bhakti. That's why I just give little promotion right in the beginning. Giving this. What? Material happiness. What is the proof? Munir Vivaksur Bhagavad Gunanam Sakhapi te Bharatam Aha Krishna Yasmin Nirnam Gramme Sukha Vadir Matir Gritam Hare Kathayam. Vidura, who is the recipient of the mercy of Krishna. Vidurji is the recipient of the mercy of Krishna. In Bhagavatam, there is Vidur Uddhav Samvad, means the dialogue between Vidura and Uddhava. What is a good combination? Vidura is a recipient of the mercy of Krishna, and Uddhavji is the recipient of the mercy of Radharani. Vidur is in love with Krishna, and Uddhavji came to Braj and he saw the glories of Radharani, or Brajvasis, and the separation mood of Radharani. So Uddhavji is the recipient of the mercy of Radharani. So the dialogue between Uddhav and Vidur is just like dialogue between Radha and Krishna. And there is also dialogue between Parikshit Maharaj and Shukdev Goswami. Parikshit Maharaj is recipient of the mercy of Krishna. So he's listener, he's hearing. Whereas Shukdev Goswami is Shri Shuka Uvacha, the, the dear, the pet parrot of Radharani, who always sit on the hands of Radharani. And Pate Shari Shukanam, Radharani is the one who is teaching Shuka. Because one of the qualities of Radharani is Vidagdha. चारु सौभाग्य रेखाढ़ गंधो मादिर माधवा संगीत परिसर विज्ञ रम्यवात नर्म पंडिता विनीत करुणापूर्ण विदग्ध पट्टान्विता. What is the meaning Vidagdha? She is very expert in all the arts. Narva Pandita in all the arts. What arts? Rupa Goswami further explain in that shloka. Pate Shari Shukanam. Pachana Chirita Charu Charitittaha. She is expert in cooking and making Shari and Suk. Shuk means male and female parrot. Radha is making and teaching them how you have to speak and what you have to speak. So Radharani is teaching them directly and they are learning from Radharani. So Shukdev Goswami is recipient of the mercy of Radharani, whereas Parikshit Maharaj is the recipient of the mercy of Krishna. And who is speaking to whom? Shukdev Goswami is speaking to Parikshit Maharaj. Means the mercy of Radha Rani is speaking to Krishna, Parikshit Maharaj. Narad is speaking to Ved Vyasa. Narad is in a devotee section, even though incarnation. But Vyasji also incarnation, but hearing, listener. And Narad is speaking. So here Vidurji has uttered one verse, spoken one verse. O sage, your friend Ved Vyas, desiring to describe the qualities of the Lord, wrote Mahabharata. In that work, he attracted men attention to topics of Lord through topics about material happiness. So that was a twist, or that was a intention of Ved Vyaji. I want to see everyone developing bhakti. But how they will do this? Let me do something. And what is that? Let me do something. Just give them some promotion, material happiness. If you do bhakti, Krishna said, Akamo sarv kamo va moksha kamodari. All your desire get fulfilled. Even if you have desire, even if you have no desire, or even if you have desire for liberation, I fulfill all your desire. I will fulfill all your desires. So this is what Ved Vyas is trying to do. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Ji, founder Acharya ISKCON. Oh, big, huge temples, so attractive temples. Is attraction of temple the only purpose of him making those big, huge palaces like temples? Actually, no. That's secondary. Prime purpose is people will come here and get attracted. And when they get attraction, they will sit here and they will hear Dharma. Which Dharma? Not Varnashram Dharma. Bhagavad Dharma. Bhagavad Dharma. So, Acharyas, Srila Ved Vyaji is Acharya. And therefore, all our Acharyas, they have something or the other to attract people somehow in Krishna consciousness. And when they get attracted, then giving philosophical part and in-depth knowledge. That is true. As Vidura said, in order to make people accept worship of the Lord, you have taught what is condemned. Yeah? That is true. What Vidura said. In order to make people accept worship of the Lord, you have taught what is condemned. And what is that? Karma. About karma. This is condemned. That's why Jugupsitam. This is condemned. Jugupsitam. But why he did this? What are the intentions? That is more important. A great disturbance has come about for materialistic people who are attached to enjoy from impressions arising for sense object. Swabhavraktasya. A great disturbance has come to them. They are already engrossed and absorbed in sense enjoyment. Because you have taught material dharma to them. But though your intention was to help them, you have actually injured them. Naraji is explaining this to Vedyasi. Your intention was to help them, but actually you injured them. That's really very intense statement. Like we all know this word violence is happening. Oh, so much in America. Violence every day, riots, robbing, so much. And when we hear or see the videos, oh, this is terrible violence going on. Or it happens in India or any other part of the world. But what is the meaning of violence? In the language, from the perspective, and in the language of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, because his language is not simple. His language is a language from Vaikuntha, from Golok. According to him, violence means not speaking Krishna Katha to your near and dear ones. Not speaking Krishna about, and giving Krishna to them, you're doing violence to them. That's why Jare Dekho Tare Kaho Krishna Upadesh. Amar Agya Guru Haya Taro Edesh. Mahaprabhu said this. Wherever you go, to whomever you meet, try to give Krishna to them. If you're not doing this, you're doing violence to that person. That's violence, actually. A jiva has come to you, and instead of giving Krishna, you're giving, inspiring for material enjoyments. That's violence. You are injuring that person. So Mahaprabhu said, this is my universal order to everyone. To whomever you see, to whomever you meet, try, hook or crook, straight or bend, anyway, try to make that person cultivate some sukriti by or speaking or make them speak Krishna. It happened. I have one memory. I used to travel. I mean, I should say I used to travel. Since 3-4 months, I'm not traveling. So I used to travel. So when I was traveling, I mean, 2019, this year is no travel. But it happened sometime that this crew on, they started recognizing me because very often we seeing each other, and sometimes they are waving me because they can easily see me because I'm wearing the same color clothes. And once upon a time they asked me, whenever we see you, you always wearing same orange color. Is there any mystery, any history about this? I said, this is my favorite color. I don't want to wear any other color. So that's why, so, you know, friendship. So they used to say hi, hello, and every time, welcome, thank you. I always say Hare Krishna. I try to say Hare Krishna. And oh, what is that? Say Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Say thank you. You're done. Once in a lifetime, you chanted Hare Krishna. Your life is successful. Even one time in your life you have said this, that's successful. Because that person is not doing any offense. Oh, a person might be or maybe doing some sins, but namno yasya yavati pap niharane harane tava shakti na krutoti patakam pataki jana. A most sinful, a sinner cannot commit as much sin as one holy name can destroy the results of that sin. The person has not so much strength and potency to do as many sin as he can or she can, as one holy name can excuse or destroy the effects of that sins. So that's the asset or the treasure. If somehow or the other a person has chanted Hare Krishna even once in his lifetime, even once, okay. Anyhow, some personal thing comes in you. So, uh, Sushila Bhakti Siddharth Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, say violence. If you're not speaking Krishna or Krishna Katha to someone, you're doing violence to them. So Mahaprabhu said, Amar Agya Guru Haiya Taro Idesh. Become Guru. Become Guru means become servant. Not Guru as enjoyer, but Guru as servant. Who always engage in service. What's that verse? गुरु अष्टकम का तीसरा कौन सा है? शिविग्रहाराधना नित्यनाना शृंगारतान मंदिरमर्जनादो युक्त भक्त सनयंजतोपि वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदम वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदम वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदम. One who is engaged always in service and engage everyone else in the service of Krishna. All glories to that Gurudev. And how Shri Gurudev is engaged in the service? Shri Radhika Madhavirapara Madhurya Lila Guna Rupanamnam Pratikshana Swadana Lolupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Shri Gurudev was always engaged in describing the glories of Shri Radha Madhav. All glories to that Srila Gurudev. Therefore, becoming Guru means becoming servant to everyone. Engage everyone in the service of Krishna. And how to engage? First practice, make programs, make seminars, make classes, and make everyone also start chanting and hearing, engaging everyone in Krishna consciousness. Therefore, though your intention was to help them, you have actually injured them. How? Because materially minded men, ascertaining what you explain to be the correct path, thinking that it is not a fault to offer meat to the devatas and Pitras, forefathers. Do not consider giving up that path, and do not consider what is actually to be done. that's that's called injured. Hmm. So directly indicating to those who are offering the meat, flesh to demigods or the Pitras, forefathers, which is tamasic, worship in the mode of ignorance. So what you have done, Ved Vyas, what you have done, violence towards animals, offering meat to devatas to attain your selfish desires to be fulfilled. This is the dharma you establish. Narad is little upset to him. This is the dharma you establish. You inspired them, you encourage them because they will consider it because you saying this, that's why it is correct, and we should follow this. They will find no fault in accepting this. That's why you have injured them. Huh? Therefore, they will not consider giving up that path and do not consider what is actually to be done. And what is actually to be done? Sarva dharman paritajye mam ekam sharanam vraja. They think that this statement is not part of the path you have outlined for enjoyment. These materialistic people, they will think that this statement that Sarva Dharman Paritajya, give up all dharma, is not the path you have shown to them. You have outlined for them for enjoyment. They will not consider it, they will not understand this. That's why, on the name of dharma, you have injured them. Very high. It should be said that this instruction is for those who cannot follow household life, such as uh, uh, disabled persons. Such persons only must take vows of permanent sannyas. So this is another topic. Tatraivam shakaite vaktum anya apang adyo naraha. This other verse. But here I conclude saying Naraji is my conclusion, but this is not Naraji conclusion. You have to wait for tomorrow for the next class because after this Naraji is going to say something more about this subject. You know? That's why even in ordinary dealings, if a Gurudev is correcting or chastising a disciple, don't laugh to see this. Oh, you see, he's getting chastised. Oh, you see, there is a motive, there is an intention doing this. Some disciple to be trained in a simple way, some disciple to be trained in a difficult way, some disciple to be trained in a more difficult way because of different nature or different background. So we can't conclude what Narad is saying to Ved Vyaji. What Ved Vyaji has said, we start forgetting Ved Vyasi. No, that would be offensive. This is a Lila going on between Guru and disciple. There's a Leela going on. As a Leela is going on between Krishna and Arjun. Arjun cannot be bewildered. But he is. He's showing. Parikshit Maharaj cannot offend any sadhu. But he did. Desire of Krishna. So it's not the concluding word. What we have heard today is that Naraji Jugusitam Dharmanusashita. This verse where he's saying that you have injured people because maybe your intentions are good to make them come to the path of bhakti, but you have not said the correct version of dharma. And the word anushashata is mentioned here. Shashan means chastisement. Jugupsitam dharma krita anushashata. A guru has a right to chastise the disciple. Not the disciple has a right to chastise guru. No. So Naraji, if is doing this, that's for helping or for serving the masses. Through his own disciple, teaching about what is the correct dharma. And what Ved Vyasji you wrote, I'm not happy with this. That's jugupsitam. Ah, so let us hear what Naraj is going to say tomorrow. Tattva sadharanam charanam bhajam. We'll hear another verse with commentary. Very uh, important and very nice verse. We're going to hear tomorrow. Tattva sadharanam charanam bhajam. Hare bhajan apakko yadi. Yat tattva abhadra bhud. Kim विषय किम को आप धर्म सुधर्मता गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल